Happy Wednesday. Welcome to Science Online. My name is Chris, and in the loving theme of February, today we're gonna make some sweet candy hearts. We're gonna make some sweet candy art. Now, what you are going to need is you are going to need some kind of candy that has a hard sugar shell. So, for instance, Skittles, M&Ms should work. Anything with a dye and sugar on the outside, Reese's Pieces should work. Because what you're looking for, if you split it, I don't know if anybody's ever seen a split Skittle, but this is the inside, and if you'll notice, focus, no focus, my focus needs more focus. It has a hard dyed candy shell. I sacrificed a grape Skittle for that. So you're going to need some sort of candy. You're going to need warm, not hot or boiling, but warm water. So littles, go find an adult because you're going to need at least a minimum warm water. Now you can use cold water. If you use cold water, the reaction will take a little longer. And if you use really hot or boiling water, you're going to get a muddled reaction. Now the whole point of this reaction is the reason we are going to get art is because of something called diffusion. Now, diffusion is the movement of particles from a space of, high concentration. So in our case, the sugar or the Skittle, and it's going to move to a place of lower concentration. So the sugar and the dye are going to mix with the water from high concentration. Everything is eventually going to become, in a perfect world, 100% equal. And how that works is the warm water will dissolve the sugar coating on the outside, so the sugar and the dye will mix. And if we do it right, whoop, it's kind of hard. I was afraid the heart would make the pretty rainbow. If it all works right, then as we pour our warm water in, you want to do it carefully, just enough to get everything around, then you should start to see, did I get all the water? I'm not quite even. Whoop. You should see the high concentration, that's the candy itself, and see how it's starting to spread out. It's going towards the clear water because that means that the sucrose and water solution that we're creating is moving out. How cool is that? We're making a rainbow. Like, how cool is that? These ones don't have enough water because it's not, I am not even, but I don't want to mess this up. Sugar and science. And again, it's diffusion. Anything that goes from a higher concentration to mix with a lower concentration. And that pretty much works with everything. That's why when you have really hot water and you put in cold, the water just automatically equalizes because the warm water, which is a high concentration of molecules, because they're like, they want to spread out into the cold water. So you get like room temperature water. How pretty is this? And all this is some Skittles and some water. And the best part is that not only do you get white Skittles, they still taste like Skittles. So after this, you can totally eat your science project. Now, obviously, if you're like me and you put all kinds of gross stuff, so this is science safety. Sorry, I'm just gonna chew on this thermite. I apologize. Um, Science safety. I put all kinds of stuff on the surface. I'm not eating any of these Skittles because I don't know what was on this surface last, and I know it's not clean. These, however, have only been on the plate, so I'm okay to eat these. So always think of where the things are, especially if you're doing something with, you know, chemicals. But in this case, we're just making some sweet art with some candy. That once you've decided that it's pretty enough, you can even like mix the colors. How neat is that? Then you can just, eat it. You can drink it, but it's just sugar water. It won't really taste like anything. Or maybe it'll taste like everything. So let me know how you did. Make sure you don't waste any of your Skittles. Let me know if you tried a different kind of candy. Think critically, ask questions. Don't be afraid to experiment. And I'll see y'all next week when we dissolve our hearts on February 15th, I believe. It's the day after Valentine's Day. Have a good one. Bye bye.